142 on the East Coast. See, I started looking at this market together here and see what we can make out of it. Obviously, we see this market is taking right now. We wouldn't want to be jumping on it at the moment. We would have to give it some time to settle. But looking at live cattle, let me go to live cattle instead of ES and Q and YM. We're not going to touch right now to extend it to the downside. Remember, this is for educational purposes only. Not a recommendation to buy or sell any futures contract or foreign exchange contract. With that said, let's look at the LE 30 minutes. It looks like we opened right about where we closed yesterday, and we went all the way down. Now we're pushing higher. Looking at LE here, it looks like it's recovering. It's above the VWAP. Could we go down again? We'll have to wait and see here. ES is bouncing higher a little bit. Yeah, we definitely would like to see ES go back to 5,500 here for us to consider a short 30 minute on ES. We're definitely at a support level here, so we're gonna wait. Definitely straight down from the open here. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. Sure, the NQ is the same. Let's look at NQ real quick. The pattern. I mean, this thing's they've been selling this off since 6 a.m. this morning. 5:30, 6 a.m. We've been going straight down. So the thing I really would like to take a look at is ES. Let's look at ZB, which is soybeans. Those markets are a little less crazy right now. The volatility is definitely high on ES. We got like an ATR of, let me see, the last 5 minutes we have an average of 7 points on ES for ATR. So as far as range, so it's a little too volatile for me. I usually like to look at it 5 minutes or less for the ATR. When it comes to ES, it could be a ZB day. Not ZB, is the ES, which is soybean. I know we had some noise this morning, so let me see what the news came out to be here. Filtered by the most important ones from GDP is lower. So I can see why this market is thinking like that. I mean, the numbers are not looking too good. It looks like they're good, right? Look at LE again. Just gotta wait today here. See what happens. Thank you for being here. Just let me know where you're watching from and how things are going for you. So right now, we definitely want to be selling this market, but I think it's a little too overextended for me, to my liking. I would like it to come back to, if I'm looking at ES, 5,500 probably. If it can come back there, then I'll feel more comfortable trying to sell it from there. And NQ, right now we're at 180, probably too, because it's, to me it's a little too overextended here. Now looking at LE here, LE went down at first. LE went down, it's a big wick on the 30 minutes here. Could have been open for 22 minutes. Technically still very early. I think right now we might see some movement to the downside. If we see that, we're gonna have to wait. So right now on the YM, they made a new low. Looks like he wants to bounce here. Definitely don't want to be. Well, NQ, I have NQ over here too. The same, yeah. So we might see a little bit back and forth here, but definitely the bias is there. Looks like we want to push lower here. I'm gonna wait for 10 o'clock to see what LE is gonna do. If we can keep going lower here, we might be trying to at least retest the lows of the day. Oh, nice, Noah. He cut along the low on LE 20 ticks. That's good. Nice. Congratulations. Good job. Let's see. 10 o'clock news. Yeah. Let's see. I think I was looking at the news earlier here. For PCE price index. About a minute and a half. Definitely, we don't want to be messing with that. Definitely, this market is selling off like there's no tomorrow. So let's see how things go here. Yeah, about 30 seconds here, we're gonna see some fireworks, one way or the other. So definitely don't want to be in this market. Now looking at LE here, I think we can get a pullback to the VWAP here and a turn. Okay, so market is jumping higher at the moment. Market is jumping higher. It's going lower. As you can see, it's going to be quite a reaction here. Saying pending. Let's refresh this. Okay. So it's 0. So that could be a good news for the market here because that's I think PCE is more like I think it's a consumer expenditure or something. Might be a good news. We might see a little bounce here in this market. We're getting a little bounce in 55 here. We may go short on LE. That's what if we're seeing this right. So 955. Oh, good morning, Scott. How are you? Okay. Yeah, it's playing out now. Okay, nice. China. Right. Okay. Nice. I'm trying to. Allow me to click on. Not yet. No trades yet today. There's one person on YouTube. Yeah, okay. I got you. Look, I'm looking at LE here, live cattle. It looks like he wants to go high, he wants to go lower. It's still ranging. Not much of a direction here. Because we had that big push down at first, I think anything that we saw going in here was could be a retracement. Maybe at 70, we can try to do a short here on live cattle. But yeah, still 80, 83, 84 to 80 to 95 is resistance zone. So it's a resistance zone. Let's see if we can pushing down now on ES. Okay, we're gone short here on LE at 209.80. My emergency stop is a 20 ticks, 21 ticks. So we're gonna be probably here move our stop down. 25 ticks would be right here. 4 ticks already on LE. Let's see if we can get. I think today we're gonna definitely move our stop a little quicker than normal. 10 ticks here, we'll probably move down to break even or something. Right now it's honestly we can even move reduce our risk by a few ticks here which would be 4 ticks. We're risking 4 ticks at the moment because if we get another on the Unirenco, if we get another bar to the upside here, we don't want to be part of this trade no more. 9 ticks. We're gonna move it down to break even here. Again, we may get out here. We're gonna play it close to the vest today. Because normally we get no stop move to break even at 20 ticks in profit. So, but today we're gonna play it kind of close to the vest. Let's see if we can get down here at 80. So if we make a no low here, yeah, we have a good chance of getting to the next support zone. There you go. If we were to get to the low of the day, yeah, we'll capture a few ticks, maybe 10. Because at that point we'll be close to 25 ticks in profit, I believe. You measure it from low to entry. Yeah, 26 ticks. So we'll capture 10 ticks if we were to. We're fortunate enough to get to the low of the day here. The order flow. Yes, still, I'm grinding higher at the moment. Like I said, 5,500 could be a place where they're trying to short it here. Touch it at the moment. I'm in a nice LE trade here. So we're going to let this play out first. Touch it. If this thing gets to target, I think it could be a one and done here for me. Fib trader here. That big candle that opened up. So the retracement got to between the 61.8 and the 76.4. So that's where they start to sell it again here. They almost got to 210. Get to 209.90. Up 17 ticks at the moment. That's the highest we've been up. So let's see if we can break the support here at 209.30. And which, if we do, getting to the low of the day will be, I believe, will be just a matter of time. So we'll be below the prior low, which is this line right here. This line is the prior low. Definitely support earlier, that zone anyway. We're going high. We should expect some back and forth here a little bit between those two support levels. So this level, the line in the sand, market open right there, sold off, bounce off the support line, trying to came back to it. Fail a couple times, so then we said, hey, let's go short. Definitely trading early is not one of the sexiest things to do, but definitely can be profitable because actually it's very boring. And this is really probably gonna hear that from a lot of professional traders say, hey, trading should be boring. Definitely no excitement here. The Camilo Delta is getting neck again. This is a support line to 930. So trying to wait and see if that's gonna break or not. Delta is getting lower. Went from 31 to 24 now. I think some aggressive sellers here. They're fighting it out. Geiger counter is neutral. The buying and selling pressure are kind of even at the moment. Right. Somebody in the chat said something. Good call. Thank you. Thank you, Noah. Definitely was at a support level here, and also that big move up on LE earlier. To me, it was more like people covering their shorts, and this market was eventually probably going to go to the downside. We have a good chance of hitting our target, which is at 80. So wait and see here. Look at the delta. Delta is shrinking. So it went from 30 plus 31, now it's at 8. That was a big aggressive selling happening here. 8. How many contracts is this? 88 compared to 29. So more than three, about exactly 3 times plus 1. So we'd like a clean break of this level here. We got to 209.27 half. That was the low on this. I'd like to see a clean break of this before we move up. Capture 10 ticks here. Because at that point we'll be up. If we can get a break of the low, we'll be up about 26 ticks. We'd expect a push toward the VWAP here. Hopefully they fail. That's what we should expect here. We should expect a push toward the VWAP. And this, we have this support line here in the way, which kind of almost coincide to the low from yesterday's low for 9.5, exactly the exact same thing. So that could serve as resistance here. This could be a break-even trade. Looking at the bottom left chart, which is the footprint chart, you're looking at the 88 contracts at this level here, at 30. That could be an indication here we got some trap sellers here. Not sure if they're gonna get rescued or not before they hit 9. We're gonna, of course, here wait and see what's happening. So we're hitting the VWAP, could serve as resistance. 60. VWAP is at 62.5, and the high of this candle is 62.5. Equities are recovering definitely from the ES is at 55.01 to 5.02. So that's a level I said earlier. We could see, hey, take it back up there and sell it. I'll definitely be very careful here. On ES going long. The short might be in order here. So we're already at 99, so just sold off 3 points. Not sure if we're gonna survive this pullback here, or even reversal on Nelly. So just pullback. But either way, we're following our plan here, which is more to break even. No love today. We capture 10 ticks. Let it eventually go to a yeah, so this will be a break-even trade. It will be a break-even trade. Yeah, Ellie is wrenching at the moment here. I think we're done with Ellie here. Ellie's done here. It's not gonna go lower. We're very choppy here. I hope it was to go lower here. Do this double pullback, but it's not happening. So it's okay. Yes, now it's pushing higher. Yes, definitely in the up trend right now, I would say, compared to time the internals are still really red. And we had the VWAP, so that 55.08. Some selling here could be in order. Look at early. Good thing we're at break even here. Oh, they're pushing it higher. They're pushing ES higher. Then this is higher here. ES is at the VWAP here. We can do a quick scalp here on ES. We're going short here. We're gonna cancel that. ES here, we're gonna short it for a quick scalp. Risking a move to break even here. Alright, we got first target hit. So we're gonna trail this to the next pivot here. Let's see if we can get down here. This is nice. So basically the second target was gonna be at 5 points. So we already captured that. So everything here is gravy. So we're gonna let this go. Probably gonna come back and tag us out here. Yeah, tag us out. That's fine. But we got a nice little, trade here. Again, the moment I would consider that was counter trend, but I have to say timing is everything. At the VWAP here, we see there's possibility for the market to go lower here. So let me just move this up here. Looks like we're going lower here in ES, but not too crazy about this setup here. I think we can see a push higher here. Maybe higher back to 55.06. If we see it push higher to 55.06, then a U-turn, then we're a little bit more apt to short it again. Yeah, this area here, I'm definitely gonna stay on the sideline for the moment. It looks like the buying pressure is getting really, really, really high here. So we could see a push higher here. Now could be a better place to try to short it. It's ready to be shorted yet. So right now we're seeing the selling pressures coming in, right? And that could be it right here. Okay. All right, let's short it here. I'm gonna go to break even soon here. Let's see, break even. There you go. We got the first target. Second target is trailing. The second contract is trailing. Okay, we got taken out on the second contract. I think my trailing needs to start a little, because we got taken by 1 tick. Again, this is the dilemma when you trade. It's like, okay, should I follow? Should I trail tight, or should I give it boom? In this market now, 10 ticks. I'm trailing by 10 ticks. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. So right now we still be in this trade. As a matter of fact, we probably could have been already. We're taking out the second target, but we got taken out by 1 tick. So that's just part of the game, you know. That's how we do it. So that's how they do it here. It's 10:41. It's getting close to 11. So we might try one more trade before we end the stream here, if it presents itself. I think like right now, let's go to the 30-minute on the ES here. Yeah, so I think we can go back to about 54.80 here. I do think they may try to bring this back higher, but before we do that, I think there's some more selling here in the cards. Now the Geiger counter is getting bullish here, so it's going from the red to the green. So that's something to keep in mind too. So yeah, there we go. We're bullish Geiger counter here. Looks like the bulls are taking over here. Like we're going high. Geiger counter is bearish now. Go. Yeah. There's that push up here, which you kind of saw coming. Yeah, definitely wants to go high. We took two shorts and we made money with it. So it's just a matter of timing. I'm saying anything that you guys don't know. Timing is everything. Now, for us to go long, we definitely would want to see a pullback here. Where do we want to see the pullback? Preferably in this zone here. Draw it. You will see this zone right here. Could be a nice little pullback zone. It's in 505 and 503. See if we can bounce from here. How it's gonna react here. Yeah, there you go. Got to it. Once again, because this market is so volatile, normally, I could have just put a limit order here to buy at 5. Right now would be first target would have got hit. But because they like to do the double pullback stuff where they come back, they come back here and they go high for a little bit and then they come back again. So if we see this, or they may just do it once, let's find out here. 5505 would have been a nice little buy here, but I think they're going to come back and revisit it. It's a good chance they'll do that. It might be. Let's see if we can buy it here. Well, maybe I buy prematurely here. Let's see. I think I can give it a little more room here. It's crazy. Yeah. They're coming back to get us. That's unfortunate, though. Yeah, that was a premature. We're going to pay for that. It's a round number. Yeah. Maybe below the round number here. Yeah, let's put it below the round. Oh, no. Not even. Again, I was premature here, so I give it way more room than I normally do. But let's see if this is going to work out here. Like I should reduce our risk here. Now reduce our risk. Okay, we got the first target. We got the second target. Oh, we got stopped out. Well, that's a good save in the sense that, hey, it wasn't a loss. Keeping it at that regular. I think I entered at 70.07. Definitely would have been a loss here. Or you may say, why you give it more? It's because obviously this pullback wasn't done yet. So recognize that, put it below the round number. Honestly, we got lucky. We didn't get stopped out here. And we don't want to be doing that when we're trading. So that's not something you should try at home, like they say. Right now, it looks like it wants to go lower again. I don't know. Because this market is... But anyway, I think I'm going to be done trading here at the moment. I'm going to be done trading for the moment here. Overall, they may want to still go higher, but here, they almost got me. So I think I'm going to keep it's a green day. We're going to keep it that way. Thank you for being here. All right, YouTube, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Appreciate it. Have a blessed day. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.